Vishwa. Namaste. Greetings to all of you. On life and crisis, Sutra 2. You must flow like water. Learn to let go in order to flow with the situation. This is Healing Sutra. This sutra has tremendous healing effect. The analogy that was given is like flow like water. So you need to understand what does it mean. If you observe the flow of water, it doesn't stop in front of the obstruction. If there's an obstruction, it tries to flow to the right, to the left, under, above, or if it cannot, it blasts the particular obstruction and it will still flow. If it cannot, it will just turn around and flow. So what has this got to do with our life situation? Many times with ordinary people, when they have a difficult life situation, they get paralyzed. They stop in front of the obstruction and they don't know what they're doing until somebody reminds them that they're stationed there for a long time. In other words, it's not an example of boulder. Sometimes a boulder is a big problem in life. So there are many, many people whom you might have seen. They don't know how to handle the life situation. That's like a boulder in front of them. So teacher says at this point of time, do not waste time. Flow like water. In other words, be competent enough to let go. In other words, do not hold on to your opinion. Your opinion has brought you to a point where you cannot decide any further. You're stuck in front of the situation, right? So your opinion doesn't matter. You said just drop it, forget about it. What is the next thing I should do? How do I progress? If the person does not allow me to go, will I be a slave and live like this forever? No, I cannot be doing that. So how do I flow? So which means I need to really remove the opinion I had about this person, that situation, this situation, which has brought me to this particular point. All this have to be dropped. It does not matter anymore. You just throw it out. Forget about it, throw it out, and then put yourself in a platform where you're ready to flow. In which direction? Think before you go. So you think before you change your opinion. What will be the nature at that point? Will I have an obstruction there also? Or will I achieve a specific goal? In order to achieve the specific goal, in order to avoid certain boulders like the one I'm standing in front right now, what should I do? In other words, you think way before you act. And the secret given is let go. In other words, do not hold on to past experiences or past hurts. You drop them aside and flow. You will remember this sutra throughout the day and for the rest of your life. That's why I said this is a healing sutra. Atma Namaste. Wish you a great day ahead.